I think we've been in touch since 2017. Back then it was like a bit of the ICO back and forth, then obviously DeFi, now NFT. Which, like, to me, the interesting question is especially the NFT side. I've never been a collector like in the
Right.
physical kind of world. I did a bit of basketball cards. Like, what hooked you on the NFT side? That this were really, in my opinion, you got very vocal about everything.
Um, I forget which EIP standard it is. Is it 1120? Whichever one does the royalties and the enhancements they're making to royalties, right? That's what got me. So when I
Because
went
of
to
the secondary
minimal,
sales.
yeah, the whole secondary sales aspect of it, that's 100% of it, because that's the game changer versus the way other things are bought and sold. And so that gives anybody with any intellectual capital, any creative asset,
Mm.
the incentive to want to go to NFTs. And we see it with art now. We see it with a lot of unique collectibles. We're seeing it with Top Shots. We're seeing it again. I use Mintable .app a lot because it's a free way to get into it. They put it in their own store and you get to experiment. So you're seeing a lot more people experiment by the day and learning about it. But it was really the royalties and the ability to make money in the resale market that was a game changer. And I really look at a lot of what's going on in the space right now in terms of the collectible market as proof of concept for what's going to happen in a much bigger business market, because businesses create so much intellectual capital that just something like this, right? A YouTube stream, you try to sell advertising, or YouTube sells your advertising. Maybe you have subscribers, and you maybe have high net worth subscribers that pay you for this information, but you really, sponsors, ads, and subscriptions are your primary revenue sources, right? Yet, the all podcasts to a certain extent are perishable, right? Over time, their value diminishes. Now, if you're to take that podcast or this interview and turn it into an NFT and sell it, I could watch. Let's just say I'm buying it for $10. Then I could watch it, and when I'm done with it, resell it, and you keep on getting paid. Now imagine a CEO of Deutsche Bank, does something legal and
Oh.
and sorry, gives a speech somewhere, or there's a white paper they wrote, or there's a presentation that they made that has significant value outside the company. Rather than just sending it around to people, you could sell it, right? Or you could give it to your customers, sell it to outside, and this way that it's original, and then you can make money off the resale market. And so I think monetizing original intellectual capital is going to be a big business for a lot of companies. And using Deutsche Bank as an example, again, like all banks, their business is going to have to change, right? I would not be buying bank stocks now at all, not because over the next 3 years, but because of over the next 10 years. And it's not just about digital currencies or sovereign digital currencies. It's just, as DeFi gets easier and wallets get easier and acquiring crypto to be your own banker gets easier, then how people do things is going to change.